Hey guys, and welcome back. We are here in our Sending Supporters to Space map, and you'll notice there's a little addition here. I'm sorry, I did something off screen, but I have kind of a, I don't want to say time crunch, but there's a very specific amount of things I want to do in this episode, and I couldn't get it all done if I hadn't, we can't rather get this all done if I hadn't done this beforehand. So all I did was just set up some piercing ammo. It's very, very straightforward. I'm just going to walk you through here kind of my thinking behind this setup, and it is far from, I mean, the belt thing is kind of wonky, but so essentially why there's one of these and three of these is because these take 1 second to make. These take one of these, but these take 3 seconds to make, right? So in the time that one of these makes, or creates rather, or crafts, we've made 3 of these, which means that this can support 3 piercing ammo machines. And then I've just given copper a dedicated belt because these take 5 copper and then just 1 magazine and 1 steel, and that's why the steel and magazine normal magazines share a belt. And I'm just outputting them here, putting them in a chest and building them up. And I'm also just this is not a final build, and this is why I didn't show it. I just set up a teeny little wall production thing here. This will not be our final production by any means. I just needed some walls here really quick, and that's all I've done. So the reason for that is because I think it's time to go say hello to our neighbors, give them a nice welcome gift, and also set up some scouting stations. We did find some copper, although copper is not actually what we need. We really need coal and oil, but we need to go set up some radar stations and go greet our neighbors properly. So that's one thing I want to do. Depending how long that takes, I'd like to get started on blue science when we get back, but I definitely want to get all the radar stuff set up so we can start scouting. I've knocked out just a couple like bullet damage researches and like the module main research, and that was pretty much it. Nothing groundbreaking there. We can knock out another lab research speed. And I was reading the comments of the last 2 videos, and someone did remind me. I had actually remembered, kind of. I remembered and then kind of forgot and remembered again when the person pointed it out. I did build the other chests. I would have actually been really pissed with myself if I didn't build these other chests. So I have built the Patreon token chest, we had the Twitch one, and then the subscriber one. So once we tick over another 6,000 research, the YouTube one will fill up because it goes in the order Twitch, YouTube, and then obviously Patreon takes 60,000. So that's a way down the road, but those are there. And man, I was reading the comments. I'm going to talk about this while I walk down. We'll head this direction. I built quite a few power poles just so we can reach out there. I have built some turrets because we're going to, put some radars, and that will irritate the bugs. So we need to wall them off and have some ammo. And yeah, if we can find our way out of this stupid like rainforest, like come on. And that brings me to the comments. Man, I love reading the comments. You guys are great. I'm pretty tired today, right? Like, if you stopped by my stream, I had to end it early, unfortunately. I didn't sleep well. I've been going really hard this entire week, and I just needed a break. So I was feeling pretty crappy. I was like, not actually really wanting to do this episode. And then I was like, well, I need to, but let me read through the comments first so that I kind of know what's going on. And it just instantly cheered me up. Like, I'm back pumped to do this again. You guys are great. I love the comments. A couple people mentioned something about one of the episodes. I think it wasn't the last one that went out. It was the one that went out the night before. So that would have been episode 7, I think. They're talking about like the oil, where I was like, I need to leave space for these power poles and then pipes, and I think people like had a disconnect on the fact that I left room for power poles and pipes or something. It was really funny. And then Scarhoof commented, and it was a great comment about my complaining about the forest. It's just, I just wanted to say that you guys are great. I absolutely love reading all the comments, and I'm having a lot of fun playing, but like half the fun for me too is just interacting with you guys with these series. And that's the other thing, again, with multiplayer. It's kind of harder for me to do that, I guess. I guess in the comments, not really. But it just seems easier for me to interact and better to interact with you guys for something like this. So I'm just scouting. I know I didn't run power. I didn't really know quite what direction to run it yet. So we do have copper. We need coal desperately, and we're going to need oil here pretty soon because we only have those 2 little oil patches. But yeah, so I have some ammo. I'm just gonna like just load up some turrets and just wall in the radars a little bit. You know, they're not gonna be permanent. What we need is some exoskeletons. This is pretty slow going. Jeez. Just connect it to the end here. And yeah, in regards to comments, I spent like 2 hours yesterday responding to all of my comments. I'd fallen so far behind. There were like 150 comments that I hadn't read. But I did read through all of them, and I just want to say that I responded to as many as I could. If and this goes for, you know, obviously yesterday, but then anytime in the future, you know, if I don't respond, if it's been a couple days and I don't respond, you know, don't get discouraged or think I'm ignoring you. Typically what happens is I kind of go in chunks, right? So I like will, you know, read a set of comments, and then I'll be busy for like 2 or 3 days and not read any, and then just go through all of them at once like I did yesterday. So it takes me a couple days sometimes. Sometimes I'll respond to some, you know, if it's something like super important, I'll just like respond to it when I see it on my phone or something. But then also in regards to that, I even after I go through my responding like time, like yesterday, if I responded to comments and you didn't get a response, please don't take that as me ignoring you. I can guarantee you, this is what I can guarantee you. I just want to let you guys know, I 100% read all the comments unless YouTube notifications like eats them or something, because sometimes that happens. But if they're in my notifications and I saw like the notification thing, I've read it. So I can 100% guarantee you I do read every single comment on every single video unless a notification thing messes up. But if you don't get a response, it's either A, because I just don't know what to say, and in that case, I'll either give you a thumbs up or like a favorite or a heart, whatever. I don't know how you guys get, if you get notified of that. Hopefully you do, so you know that I saw it. And then other times, it's just because it'd be super repetitive, because like, you know, sometimes, you know, when I asked for the feedback about like what to do on and off screen, you know, like 20 people responded, and my response would literally just be like copy paste to most people. So I just responded to some, like the first ones I saw. Everyone else, I still read them. Okay, so I just want to let you know, that I'm definitely not ignoring you. I do read every comment. I just don't necessarily respond to everyone for pretty much the reasons I just said. So how we're going to do this is, because I need to set up a radar like right out here. So we need to kill these guys, which should be interesting. I did make a heavy armor, which might be good to equip first. So combat. This is something we haven't really gone over. And my inventory is completely full of crap, as usual. So combat. How do we do the combat? Well, we don't need power for the combat part, but what I like to do for, if it would just want to do spawners like these guys over here, I would just charge in and mow them down myself. But this is a bit much, right? So what I like to do is take a turret, and for this, one turret will be fine, because it's just small biters, and we have piercing ammo and a bullet damage, I think, or 2. Yeah, just 1, but still. What I like to do is place a turret that I can run back to, because I'm going to aggro these guys. And this is going to mow them down, maybe. Kind of. Whew, man, that's a lot of guys. I should be making some repair packs, probably. So yeah, I'm not talking because I'm trying to concentrate, but essentially, I just kind of use the turrets to push forward, because, you know, they do more damage than I do, so it's actually more bullet efficient to use turrets. And then also, they can just soak up damage, right? You know, if a turret dies, a turret dies. If I die, then I'm kind of screwed. So you saw there that I took a couple shots from the worm. Luckily, it was only a medium worm, and I had heavy armor, but that's kind of a good way, like, is you can place a turret down to take the rest of the shots. You saw he then switched targets because I placed the turret down and then I backed up. And he'll stay on that target until it's dead. So the, whatchamadoobie, the turret will take the shots and then, you know, obviously shoot back, and then I can place more turrets and such. Now, I guess they've buffed spawners, because I sure as hell don't remember them being this hard to kill. I think after this inserter thing, we need some bullet damage. The research does save the spot that it's in, but I'd rather just finish what we're doing anyway. You know, it's not that urgent. But yeah, I know it's nighttime. See, now this is when like a more light mod, I guess, would come in handy, but hey, it's just for a couple minutes. So I still go to pick up the artifacts. It's so ingrained in me. Now we will kill this. I'm going to put a radar out here-ish, but obviously this base, it's so close, they'll just be constantly attacked if I don't do this. And I might just die. I don't know. That was cutting a little close. I need this ammo actually in my hotbar, in my inventory, not my equipment slot necessarily. So he's going to mow him down. And I'm going to leave that there. Again, it's kind of like leapfrog, right? You want these turrets in the back so that when you like move forward, one can still shoot instead of you just being completely defenseless. So that takes care of that guy. And now we'll just bring a radar out to kind of here-ish. I do see a little bit of water. We'll see what's over there. It's interesting. Surprisingly, we actually need the coal more than the iron. Typically, you need iron more at this stage, but we'll... you know, changes. Now, also, we do have the solid fuel, so I guess it's not that urgent as I thought, but, you know, you still kind of need it. And then, also, one of the comments had a good idea that, and I don't know why I didn't think of this, sometimes I just derp. Someone had a very good idea that for kind of doing a very dumb, I guess, not dumb like a stupid idea, but dumb in terms of, like, not circuit smarts, priority splitter is to just have the solid fuel become the main belt and then have the coal side load onto it. And what that'll do is it will give the solid fuel priority, and then whenever there's like a space, so if it's not a full belt, it'll sneak the coal in there. It's a very good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that, because I've used that method before and I didn't think of it. So let's go ahead and do this. I want to keep this compact. So I've crafted some radars somewhere. I kind of want to do like 4 radars. And yes, I could, I suppose, do a little solar doohickey, but yeah, I don't even have solar yet, I don't think, and it's almost more of a pain than doing this. I don't really want bullet shooting speed. I'd prefer the damage. Now, of course, I used all my ammo on this, but I actually don't know. This may not get attacked. I mean, there's not really any bases around here, and I set the expansion to, you know, minimum 30 minutes, so they don't expand nearly as quickly as, like, normal. So this may not actually be an issue. I'm going to try to divide this up. So I'm going to take that, put these in here. You know, this should last for quite a while. You know, an attack once in a while won't be too bad. Stick some gates on the backside for me to enter and exit. So there's 4 radars. They just, you know, you can stack them, you know, like that, and they'll scan faster. So there's one. Probably another one. I could go down there. Actually, out this way and out top would be best. Now, I know this is not the most exciting, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I want to show the first time, just so you know what's going on and what my plan is. And there's a turret. I abandoned him. 70 more ammo, damn. Good thing I noticed that. That's an expensive thing to be leaving behind. But yeah. So after this, you know, I'm not going to be doing a ton of biter killing on screen. You know, once I get a tank, I'll do that because that's fun and kind of different. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan. You know, I'm not going to do a ton of this on screen just because it's not the most exciting. But the first time I did want to show you and kind of talk you through what my plan is. So like this. Now, what I'm going to do is I can charge in initially. I'm not going to kill the base myself, again, because it's more bullet efficient to use a turret. And we've apparently angered something I didn't see. So, for example, this does 8 plus 0.8 physical. This does 8 plus 1.68. So, yeah, it's not much, but it does help a little bit in terms of using less ammo. Oh, great. let's put shotgun ammo into a turret. Shotgun turret would actually be pretty cool. I'm just trying to knock out any research I can. I really want a token. I'm still upset with myself. I missed that last token. So what I'm gonna do is there a worm up here? He's a small worm. He's gonna get in the way, so I'm gonna kill him. I'm sorry, bud. Yeah, no match. I'm sorry. That's a little bit of a big base. You know, I want to come far out enough to where the radar is actually gonna, you know, scan more than like 2 chunks past what I've already seen. These are some interesting doodads. They just caught my eye because they were kind of like a turquoise. So I think go up a little more. I kind of want to just go straight out from the base here. I feel like right in here might be a good spot. Oh, so this is something cool. A new feature. If you place this, like if you go to place this, you see on my mini map, it shows the range. Now that's the active range of it. Keep in mind that's not the full scanning because it's obviously tiny. But this is the active range of it, so it's gonna like keep that biter thing in its active range, so I can actually see it, you know, live, real time. But stupid tree. Hate these trees. Now this is gonna make these guys angry, so I will want to maybe clear them out. We'll see if I have enough ammo. And I know this doesn't have power. Obviously, we can. I'll just, as I go back to base, I'll just run the power pole and connect it. I'd really like to wipe them out just because they're in the way. Okay, so you're gonna go here. So yeah, I mean, combat may seem kind of tough at first. I found it pretty hard when I first started playing. Now, of course, things have changed since then, but I didn't kill everything, did I? Nope. That's what happens when you fight in the dark. I wish I had a flamethrower. That'd light things up. Anyway, but yeah, like once you get the, you know, handle on it and kind of have a strategy down, as long as you're careful, right? If you're like too ballsy, it's not gonna go good. But if you're just cautious but aggressive, then you can take on a lot of stuff pretty easily. You know, I mean, I guess it's turret creep, but at this stage in the game, I don't have any other option. Unless I just want to be super wasteful and go at it with my personal gun. But again, the turrets actually will defend me really well too. I probably would have died by now if I just went in there without turrets. Because I'd get surrounded, and then I'd have a really bad time. These power poles are, of course, going to be in the way, but I can move them back and forth. And I didn't wall that off. Of course I didn't. And I didn't give it ammo. But that's fine, because we need ammo from here anyway. So I'm not going to do the top side right now, because that's a bit much, I think. I want to try to get started on some blue science. Yeah, I'll just do that off screen, because, I mean, you know the drill. You've seen it twice already. And yeah, so blue science will take, and I'm just going to run this ammo out there and wall it off. Red circuits, which we already have, so that's nice, that's done. And then we just need drills and engines, which are straightforward in regards to how to make them, but they're insanely iron hungry. These drills, fun fact, the drills will actually take 1 more iron to make than the assembler ones did when these required assembler ones. So they've actually made these blue packs more expensive. And then also, you require double the machines because these mining drills take 2 seconds to make, whereas these took half a second. So it's actually super more expensive. Well, not really, actually. Sorry. But the raw cost is like 1 more expensive. You can see 22 and 4.5, 23 and 4.5. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Split this. In there, and in there. Okay, and then some walls, just to be sure. So these guys will start scanning out, you know, not like super quick by any means, but enough to hopefully reveal something. Resources are pretty spread out on this map, but that's kind of what I wanted. Great. Still undecided about the trains. Some more people commented, and it's still pretty back and forth in terms of what to do or what not to do. But let's go over here. I have some assemblers. So what should we do first? Well, I want to kind of build it over by the other science, obviously. I guess the real question is, do I want to build the components by there, or do I want to build them somewhere else? I think I probably want to build them there. It'll just be easier in general. Sure, it will take more space in this area, but and that's not, you know, that big of a deal. I'm just wondering, do I want to put them here? Or if I want to... Because I don't know if I may want this room for, like, extras of these, but... To be completely honest... To be honest with you guys, there's no way in hell we're feeding these at the same rate, right? We've kind of doubled this from the standard, so this is actually 2 a second base rate. To do 2 a second of these base rate, we need 24 machines, and there's absolutely no way we're gonna feed that many. Like even, you'll see. If you haven't really done this yet, then you know, if you're new to the game and you haven't really done this yet, it is absolutely insane how much damn iron these things take and how fast it eats it. Like, you'll see, even if we had a full 4-lane bus right now, even if it weren't just 2 lanes, if we had a full 4-lane bus, I'm pretty sure we couldn't support 24 of these machines. Okay, the amount of iron this eats is just insane. So I'm gonna go get some assemblers, stick these into the level 2 dudes since we don't actually want those anymore. And then, there we go. I have those, thank you. I need to get rid of a lot of this crap. Because, you know, I need stuff like those. And we actually, yeah, we have mining drills here. Obviously, we don't want to be using those. I just need a box. Just give me a box. And let's see. Where's my gun? Okay, crap. I guess I already shot my pistol. Crap, don't want that. Don't want 1 copper cable, thank you. I'm pretty close to the smelter. I might as well put those in. I guess that's all that'll shoot. Bye-bye. Okay, so now let's just go dump this into the smelters. You know, gotta do a little bit of cleanup. Sweet. Some more productivity would actually be really good right now. And I do plan to put together a blueprint book that I'll just have always linked in the description for the blueprints I'm using in here. Obviously, I don't really have any blueprints aside from the smelters currently. I guess I could blueprint these, but I mean, it's really just a line of assemblers. Like, I mean, just 10 of these, 12 of these, and that's it. I'm not sure that's really worth blueprinting. Maybe. So if we do, because this was 12 and it went up to there, but it started here, which I can't really do. Darn it. And also, I'm trying to think, how do we want this? Because, like, it's gonna be a bit of an issue. Because if this goes this way, where are my grenades? Screw you, trees. Because, okay, well, you know, we could do that. We could have a long-handed here once I get rid of this silly wooden power pole. So then half of this would be blues, and the other half could be either military or production, whichever one we decide we want to do first. What a pain, dude. Guess I could use this area for the intermediates and then build them out here. Because 12 won't actually fit here. But I want to line them up. So if we... Nope. Come on, run in a straight line. God darn it. Make sure we leave room. So you go there. Double, triple check this is lined up because it's going to drive me nuts if it's not. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These trees have got to go. Aha! It's almost as good as grenades. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hey, you know, actually counted correctly. God damn it. Yeah, I need to change that hotkey to bring up the thingy, because that's why this keeps popping up, because I'm trying to run down and hold shift so I could drag. But yeah, so here's half of that, and then this one. So this can be our output, because we'll output in the middle. Like I said, there's no way we're actually going to support this, but I'll build it as if we could, and then we will, we'll just do the best we can. Maybe once our bus is fully built, we could. I still doubt it. So these are going to output there. These need 2 input belts, even though they only require 3 materials. It's a little bit annoying because, they used to require 4, so we needed 2 full input belts, and they reduced it to 3. So it's like you still need 2 belts, but it's just wasteful for half of one. And I'm out of belt. Man, I go through belt way faster than I thought I would. All right. So this is kind of where this will be. And then this guy will come out. Wow, man, look at that range. I'm just like hitting this from... Wow. Just like throwing the pickaxe at it. Screw you, tree. These things just need to be taken off the planet. We don't need trees here. I mean, I guess aesthetically they're okay. But, damn. I definitely didn't request to be dropped into the middle of the Amazon rainforest. Like, really? Come on. These radars have done crap. Oh, great, more copper. That's just what we need. That is literally the resource that we need the absolute least right now. We can set that up later. I want to get... What? How long is this? We're at 27 minutes. Oh, dear. Okay, I better end this, guys. Next episode, we will get science probably finished. Blue science probably finished, actually. Because it's really not that hard. It's just resource hungry. But, yeah, I won't do anything off screen. Next episode will start right where this one left off, except I may just finish placing the input inserters for these, but that'll be it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed this one. A little bit of a mixed episode, which I think is good. And, don't worry. There won't be that much of the boring stuff we did initially from this point on. But, yeah, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like. And I'd love to hear any thoughts you have down in the comments. Like I said, I definitely do read all of them. They're a joy to read. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all. And do take care.